So today I'm going to tell you about my only main entries. I'm going to tell you. The rest all it's you are going to do it. So how much you do, that much good it will be for you as a practice. So that's why it is your duty. The rest all already you have been knowing about all these things. So what are important, I'll tell you. So first one I gave as a homework of sixth and eighth. So seventh, in the seventh, I am going to tell pick only few things now, which are first time. We are recurring with first time. So in this one, Mohan commenced a business is known transaction for you. That is cash to capital. Purchased machinery is machinery to cash, and purchased furniture from Godrej it will be furniture account debit to Godrej account. So this one I'm doing it in the ninth problem. Sorry, seventh problem. I'm not writing the dates. Okay, I'll write the dates. So what is this? November 2nd, we purchased the furniture. So when we purchase the furniture, we write as furniture account debit. How much is the value? 15,000. Why I'm writing? It is easy for you, I know it, but still why I am writing? To Godrej account. Now, why I have purchased, I have written, I'll tell you. Next one is purchased goods. Purchases account debit to cash. Goods purchased from Krishna Mohan. As cash is not mentioned, so purchases always stands on a debit side. So purchases account debit to Krishna Mohan. Sold goods for cash. So sales is the first word, cash is the second word. Sales always stands on credit side. So cash account debit to sales account. Purchase the stationery. So here I said stationery always becomes a nominal. So that's why stationery account debit to cash account. Cash deposited into bank. So cash and a bank. Deposited into bank means bank is the receiver. So bank account debit to cash account. Issued a check to Godrej and Company in 14950 in full settlement. So this is what I wanted to tell. So what we have done here, we have issued back to the Godrej. So on the date of 21st, we paid a Godrej. So Godrej is the person who is receiving and we are giving him a check. So Godrej and a bank. Now, here I'm going to write Godrej is the receiver. So that's why Godrej account debit. I don't know how much amount. So here to what we are issuing bank account. 14,958 cents. And he said in full settlement. So whenever the word is said in full settlement, that means full and final payment is completed. But I don't know how much. Only check he gave, but he said full and final payment. So what I'm going to do in such case, I'll look at the previous transaction which we had with the Godrej, and I'll see opposite to the Godrej how much is the amount. So opposite to the Godrej, just see it is 15,000. So here also opposite to this Godrej, we are supposed to take same 15,000. That means what is the 10 rupee? What is the 50 rupees means? So 50 rupees means what? It's a discount. So we are receiving the discount. We are going to write here 50 rupees. So this is how full and final settlement means. We are supposed to write like this. So balance 50 is treated as a discount. So what we are going to write? Balance being check paid to Check page 2, Godrej, and discount received. So this is one important transaction in this one. And the next one, goods withdrawn for personal. So personal anagane, what is the thing we say always? So I always say personal means always it is a drawing. So here I'm going to use, already I have told you, once again I'm telling. So what we are going to call drawings account, debit. How much is drawing? 2,500. So I said very clearly, whenever it is a drawings related to the goods, then we have only one choice, that is purchases. We can't take from the sales, so that's why it is transferred to the purchases, I said. So that is what here we are going to do. So being goods withdrawn for personal. Next one, cash withdrawn from bank, he said. Personal అనలేదు అక్కడ. He didn't, you mentioned as a personal. So when it is not mentioned as a personal, that means it is for what? It is for office. So cash withdrawn అంటే bank లో నుంచి cash మనకు వస్తుంది. So that's why cash account debit, from where it is coming? From bank. So that's why I'm going to write to bank account as 6,000. That's it. Paid salaries, you all know it. So this is done for the problem number 7. Now please move on to the 9th problem. Yeah, 9th solution. Pramod commenced business is a known transaction for you. Cash deposited into corporation bank is also same thing. It's just corporation bank, he said. You just write bank to cash, no problem. Goods purchased for cash, purchases to cash. Goods sold to Gopi for cash అన్నాడు. సో అలాంటప్పుడు గోపి మనకు అవసరం లేదు. సో సింప్లీ క్యాష్ అకౌంట్ డెబిట్ టు సేల్స్. Purchased furniture by check, he said. So just now we have written, what is that? Purchased furniture by check means furniture account debit to bank account. Borrowed 2,000 from Narahari. So this is important entry, something new entry, not important, it's like new entry for you. So when we are borrowing something, borrowing ante again cash is only coming in, Noma. So that's why borrowing also we say that cash is only coming. So that's why I'm going to write as cash account debit. What I'm going to write? To cash account debit. So how much? 2,000. So 2 we are going to write as to Narahari. Narahari loan account I'm going to write. See here. సో కంపల్సరీ మా ఎప్పుడైనా మనం తీసుకున్నాము లోన్ ఫామ్ లో తీసుకున్నాము అంటే కంపల్సరీ వీ హ్యావ్ టు మెన్షన్ టు లోన్, నరహరి లోన్ ఆర్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ద నేమ్ ఈస్ గివెన్, వీ హ్యావ్ టు మెన్షన్ ఇట్ లైక్ దాట్ ఓన్లీ. వై? బికాస్ మామూలుగా నరహరి అని రాశాను అనుకోండి, అప్పుడు ఆయన మనకి క్రెడిటార్ డెటార్ లాగా అయిపోతాడు. అంటే వాడు మనకి సేల్ చేసినాము. సో, కాబట్టి ఆ సేల్ డబ్బులు మనకిస్తున్నాడు అన్నట్టు అయిపోతుంది. సో, అది కాదు కదా ఇక్కడ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్. ఇక్కడ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఏంటి? హి ఈస్ గివింగ్ ఎ లోన్. సో, ఐ యామ్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఆస్కింగ్ హిమ్ అప్పు ఇవ్వు అని. సో, కాబట్టి ఆ డిఫరెన్స్ ఉండాలి అంటే కంపల్సరీ లోన్ అని రాయాల్సిందే. సో, బీయింగ్ లోన్ టేకెన్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎన్ హరి. ఓకే. సో, వాటెవర్ బారో చేసినా కూడా డబ్బే వస్తుంది కాబట్టి వి కాల్ ఇట్ యాస్ లైక్ దిస్. And next one, commission received from Hari. Commission received anagane enti? It is what? It is a nominal. So nominal, never we are going to have a names, no? So that's why here, this one, I'm going to write cash or a bank. So that's why cash account debit to commission received. Commission received is a nominal. Nominal income should be on the credit side kada. That is the reason I have written like this. So being commission received. That's it. And yeah, purchase goes from Krishna, trade discount 2%. So what is this, ma? Here remember, ఎప్పుడైనా సరే trade discounts, especially the trade discount అనేది, it is not applicable, not to be recorded in the journal entry, ma. ఇక్కడ only cash discounts మాత్రమే మనం రికార్డ్ చేస్తాం. ట్రేడ్ డిస్కౌంట్స్ వీఆర్ నాట్ సపోజ్ టు రికార్డ్. సో అలాంటప్పుడు మనం ఎలా రాస్తాము అంటే, here we are going to purchases always stands on debit side only, no? So that's why here I'm going to write 24th is a date. I'm going to write as purchases account debit to Krishna only. I'm going to write as Krishna account only. But amount, how much I'm going to write? Instead of 2000, trade discount చూపించొద్దు అన్నాను కదా. సో అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తామంటే 2% 2000 మీద చేస్తే 40 rupees you're going to get it now. So these 40 rupees I'm going to go for minusing it, and net amount of 960 I will show. Like this we are going to show it. So trade discounts are not supposed to be shown in our journal entries. So అలా అని డిస్కౌంట్ వచ్చినదాన్ని కాదనలేం కదా. డిస్కౌంట్ వస్తున్నదాన్ని ఎవరు కాదంటారు చెప్పండి. సో కాదు అనలేం. అందుకే డిస్కౌంట్ తీసుకుంటాం కానీ చూపించకూడదు. చూపించొద్దు కాబట్టి బుక్స్ లో చూపించాము అంతే. బీయింగ్ గూడ్స్ purchased and received trade discount. That is నేను ఇక్కడ అమౌంట్ చూపిస్తున్నాను 2000 at the rate of 2%. సో అప్పుడు 2 2s are 4, 40 rupees వస్తుంది. 2 zeros కట్ అయిపోతే 40 rupees వస్తుంది. And then what is the important is cash withdrawn from bank for office use means cash account debit to bank account only you're going to get. Cash account debit to bank account only you're going to get it. And next one, goods distributed as a free samples we gave Noma. So that one also we are going to write like this. So free samples కోసం మనం ఇష్యూ చేసాం. సో అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తామంటే గూడ్స్ కదా మళ్ళీ. సో మళ్ళీ గూడ్స్ నుంచి తీసాము అంటే మళ్ళీ ఏం చేస్తాము, అగైన్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు రైట్ యాజ్ ఫ్రీ శాంపుల్. దీన్ని మనం అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్ అని కూడా అంటాం. మళ్ళీ గూడ్సే కదా తీసుకుంది. సో 2 purchases ఏవి పోయాయి మన దగ్గర నుంచి, purchases. సో కాబట్టి వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు రైట్ లైక్ దిస్ అన్నమాట. సో హౌ మచ్ వీఆర్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూటింగ్. సో గూడ్స్ పర్చేసెస్ ఫ్రీ శాంపుల్స్. సో బిజినెస్ ఎక్స్పాండ్ అవ్వాలి, ఇది కావాలి అంటే కంపల్సరీ కొన్ని సార్లు ఫ్రీ శాంపుల్స్ ఇస్తారు. బట్ అది ఎందులోంచి తీస్తాము, మళ్ళీ మన పర్చేసెస్ నుంచి. బికాస్ ఎనీథింగ్ విచ్ ఈస్ రిలేటెడ్ టు ద గూడ్స్ ఆల్వేస్ షుడ్ గో టు వేర్ It is going to be to the purchases only. So this is one important thing you should remember. And next to transaction. And next transaction in this one, paid charities. Charities also, it's like we are giving some services. So that's why this is now cash. So here what I'm going to write for this one as, we'll write charity only, ma. Charity account debit. So how much cash is going for this purpose? Some 2,500 kada. So okay, charity ante cash form లో ఇస్తాం కదా. If goods అన్నాడు అనుకో, charity కూడా goods అంటే then purchases only. But as he has not mentioned anything, it is any what is written in. So that's why we are going to take it as a cash anamata. So this is about this thing, and that's it for this problem. Now next one is 10th problem. Important points I'm going to tell. So in this 10th one, commence the business with cash. Yeah, this is important. So what is this 10th problem says is, commence the business. So cash is coming in. So here, apart from that cash, ma, he's also getting buildings. He's also getting stock also. So in such case, how we are going to write this? Cash account debit we are going to write. సో ఓనర్ ఒకటి ఇవ్వకుండా ఇన్ని ఇచ్చాడు అనమాట. సో వన్ ఈస్ క్యాష్ అనమాట. దెన్ హీ గేవ్ వాట్, బిల్డింగ్స్. దెన్ హీ గేవ్ స్టాక్ కూడా ఇచ్చాడు. సో ఇలాంటి సిచ్యువేషన్లో మీన్స్ వీ డిడ్ పర్చేస్, దట్ పర్సన్ ఓన్లీ హ్యాస్ ఫార్వర్డెడ్ అస్ ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్. సో అలాంటప్పుడు దీస్ ఆల్ అమౌంట్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు కేటగరైజ్ యాజ్ ద క్యాపిటల్ ఓన్లీ. సో టు capital account. Okay, every time we write cash to capital, but here apart from these things, he gave all these things kabatti, all these things account debit to capital. So total this much he has given an ardham. So what we are going to write, being owner supplied cash and assets. Like this we will write the narration. And what is the next thing? Deposited into bank is same. Sold household furniture for 10,000 and invested money into the business itself. Now remember, for us, household we are not going to take. Household anesariki, it is a drawings. So what he has sold for us, it is not important. What I'm going to do, how this transaction I'm going to take is, I'm going to take as cash account debit. 10,000 is giving, no, 10,000 to additional capital, because already he has supplied, extra he is supplying. What he is selling, household things, if he is saying, for us it is not at all important, not at all important. So simply we'll write being additional capital invested, because household గురించి మాట్లాడినప్పుడు మనకి అది అనవసరం. The transaction is unnecessary. Only business related we are supposed to take. That is the reason I'm going. Now next one, withdrawn cash 5,000, goods sold, goods costing 6,000, whereas selling price is 7,500 అన్నాడు. So these two things he has taken for personal expense. So what we are going to do it now, personal అనగానే it is a drawings. So drawings account, debit, debit to cash. Cash, how much he took itself? He took some 5,000 it seems, na? Then to goods అనగానే మళ్ళీ ఏం చూస్తాము, purchases. So purchases. నా వాల్యూ ఎంత, 7.5 6? సో రిమెంబర్ కాస్ట్ వాల్యూ, ఓనర్, అందులో ఓనర్ తీసుకుంటున్నప్పుడు ప్రాఫిట్ కింద తీసుకుంటాడు. అదే ఇఫ్ ఐఎమ్ సెల్లింగ్ టు అవుట్ సైడర్, ఐ సెల్ ఇట్ ఫర్ ద ప్రాఫిట్. బట్ ఇఫ్ ఓనర్ ఓన్లీ విల్ టేక్ ఎట్ అ selling price, no na. So that's why this is like this. So here being goods and cash taken for personal. That's it. Next, paid life insurance, income tax, bicycle. Life insurance matram. Income tax, here we are going. Income tax also sometimes I may not take it, ma. But here I am taking this one, life insurance and bicycle. Rendu kuda life insurance ante personal kosam. Atani kosam, business kosam kaadu. Income tax kuda actually ga atani kosame అని చెప్పాలి. So here then bicycle. So bicycle ఇవన్నీ కూడా పర్సనల్ కిందకే వస్తాయి. సో అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తామంటే హియర్ అగైన్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా పర్సనల్ కోసమే కాబట్టి we will write as simple personal అనగానే what we are going to write, what he has used, I'm unnecessary, for me it's unnecessary thing. He took a money from my account or not అనేది important. So cash account అనేసి ఎంత టోటల్ cash account we are going to take. So how much it will be ante 10,000 plus 5,000. How much will be? Income tax I am going to take separately, ma. Income tax we are going to take it. 15,000. So being expenses paid for the personal ani చెప్పొచ్చు, like that you can say. Income tax also sometimes actually we'll take as this one only, but income tax return ఉంది ఇందులో, అందుకే నేను ఇక్కడ మీకు separate గా చూపిస్తున్నాను. Income tax is nominal, we are paying something taxed, every year we pay it. So that's why income tax account debit to cash account I am taking as 9,000. Now this is done. And then paid rent, yeah, మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఇవన్నీ ఇలాగే ఉన్నాయి. Paid rent 6,000 by check, half of the building is used for the residential purpose of the proprietor అంట. 6,000 రెంట్ పే చేస్తున్నాం, కానీ అందులో హాఫ్ ఏమో ఓన్ హౌస్ ఉందంట. సో ఓన్ హౌస్ అంటే పర్సనల్ కదా మళ్ళీ. సో అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తామంటే రెంట్ ఈజ్ అ నామినల్, సో ఇట్ విల్ బి ఆన్ ద డెబిట్ సైడ్, సో దట్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు టేక్ ఇట్. ప్లస్ పర్సనల్ పర్పస్ ఏదైతే యూజ్ చేస్తాడో దానికి వర్డ్ ఏం చేస్తాము, డ్రాయింగ్స్ అకౌంట్ డెబిట్ 2. Total how much we have got, 6,000. So this 6,000 is the total amount. So 6,000 total here I'm going to take, and whereas this one I'm going to share half of అన్నాడు కాబట్టి so 3,000 here and then 3,000 here we are going to take like this amount. Charge 10,000 interest on capital provided interest on drawings, he said. So interest on this one means I always say one thing, that in capital always stands on which side? Capital always stands on which side? Remember, credit side. So obviously interest on capital ekkada ravali? Debit side. So interest on capital account debit to capital. That's it. No logic. Remember, always capital stands on a credit. That is what I'm keep on teaching you people. So simply always here also in the transaction capital credit లోనే ఉంటుంది, ఇంట్రెస్ట్ దానికి మనం opposite side వేస్తాం అంతే. The same is like this one also. Drawings always stands on which side I say? Debit. Default drawings always on the debit side. So here also my drawings will be always on the debit side only. So drawings account debit. Now where I have to take interest? Obviously leftover part is credit side. So interest on drawings 500. We are going to take like this. Is it okay? Now income tax refund is received. Refund received means what? Something we are getting a benefit. So benefit ante again cash account debit 1200 to why we are getting that in the form of to income tax returns fund. That's it. So these are all the three problems. You are going to do the rest all by yourself and you are going to send me the pics.